Welcome back to the channel, everyone. And wow, today's XRP updates are absolutely explosive. So if you're holding XRP and if you're trading XRP or even you're just watching from the sidelines, trust me, you need to hear what's happening right now. So let's dive straight into it, because every single headline today pushes XRP closer to a major turning point. So first, big news, 21 Shares has officially launched its spot XRP ETF, ticker TOX RNOCBOE. This is not just another ETF. This is now the fifth spot XRP ETF approved in the United States. We've already got Grayscale, Bitwise, Canary Capital, Franklin Templeton, and now 21 Shares jump in. So this is the moment Wall Street cannot ignore XRP anymore. These ETFs let massive investors, pension funds, hedge funds, institutions buy XRP exposure without ever touching the token. And guess what? The existing ETFs already sucked in the nearly $1 billion. So that's real money. That's a real confidence. And historically, ETF adoption is one of the strongest long-term bullish signals in any crypto market. Now, hold on, because this part shocked everyone. Over $1.5 billion worth of XRP suddenly moved on chain. That's right, massive transfers happening in giant 100 million XRP batches. That kind of movement always gets attention. But here is the twist. Analytics dug into the wallets and found out these are internal Ripple treasury reorganizations. So no exchange deposits, no selling pressure, no negative signals, just Ripple reshuffling its internal structure, something they've done many times before. And that's exactly when the market didn't panic. So zero reaction, zero fear. This is business as usual for Ripple. But what I'm about to say next, this could be a long-term game changer. Ripple is preparing to comply with the new Clarity Act, and this law might force Ripple to divest, transfer, or even burn a chunk of the 34.4 billion XRP locked in escrow. Just imagine that for a second, a major reduction in supply, a real scarcity event. Crypto history shows that when supply tightens, prices explode. Analysts are already calling this as a potential super bullish catalyst, because a supply shock at this scale could reset XRP's entire price structure. Everybody is watching now Ripple handles this. And the settlement is looking more bullish every day. And now let's talk price, because this is getting interesting. XRP is currently squeezing in a tight range between $2 and $2.20. It keeps knocking on that resistance at $2.13 right at the 20-day EMA. So this is classic setup behavior. The chart is building pressure. So the $2 support is holding strong, and traders are waiting for one thing, a breakout above the 230 or 250 range. If XRP clears that zone, the next leg up could be huge. But remember, XRP is still moving in the sync with Bitcoin and Ethereum, and big move in the larger market can ignite XRP instantly. So here's the bottom line. This is not a normal day for XRP. A new ETF just opened the doors for institutional money. Ripple moved massive amounts of XRP internally with zero selling pressure. So the Clarity Act could trigger the biggest supply adjustment in XRP history. And price action is gearing up for a breakout that could send XRP into a whole new zone. If you're serious about XRP, make sure you're subscribed, because the quiet moments happening today, they often turn into the explosive headlines of tomorrow. Stay tuned, because the next chapter for XRP is about to get very, very interesting.